can't win with Eminem and Jack White putting on that kind of a halftime show at home on Thanksgiving, you can't win. You're not going to make the playoffs.
We could talk about Eagles fans all we want. We could talk about Browns fans. No,
That might be
the original black hole is like that.
We're going to go over this week. All right, we're getting down to the pivotal part of the season. We're going through the matchups that actually matter this week. Starting with Cowboys at Lions. Lions are a 3-point favorite in this, Mike.
Yeah.
Where are you going with this one?
Man, I like Detroit to pull this out, Dirk. I mean, I know Dallas has won a couple games recently and they're back in the hunt, but I don't know. I'm not ready to give up on this Lions team yet. This would be a back-breaking loss for Detroit, and I still think they're a dark horse to get back into the playoff hunt.
Dude, if them boys go to Detroit and beat them,
yeah.
this is like, you know what? This should have been the Thanksgiving Day match.
Right, exactly.
Come on.
That's what I was going to bring up. If you can't win with Eminem and Jack White putting on that kind of a halftime show at home on Thanksgiving, you can't win. You're not going to make the playoffs. I'm calling it that them boys are going to come up tonight and put the stake in Detroit's heart, guys.
Isn't it always
and
Detroit?
It pains me to say because I like the team, but they're just not winning.
Isn't it always Detroit, Green Bay, though, on Thanksgiving? I think that's... And then Dallas plays...
Dallas,
I mean, they play every Thanksgiving, but I think Detroit plays Green Bay every Thanksgiving for whatever reason.
All right, next one we have Bengals in a very interesting re-emergence of what could be the worst division in football right now. Go to the Bills. Bills are a 5.5-point favorite at home. Really take 3 off that. But go ahead, Mike. Who goes on this?
Man, if Cincy wins this, it starts to get really interesting, right?
Yeah.
Like
Interesting?
Yeah.
Or chaos?
I mean, if the Bengals win this game, it really throws 2 seasons into flux. Like, the Bills all of a sudden are on the bubble.
They already are in the bubble, but it's 7th.
Well, they're for real on the bubble if they lose this one. And then the Bengals, like, their division title hunt gets real. They still need a lot of help to make the playoffs. I don't think 9-8 is going to get you in as a wild card this year. I think you got to win the division. It could be oddly a similar situation to last year, Dirk, for Cincy, where they win out and they still miss the playoffs, which would be devastating. I am going to go ahead, though, and say the Bills put this one down. They end the Bengals' hopes early this time. I like Buffalo to get it done.
Paul? The Bills' D helped them out a lot last week, but honestly, their passing game is pretty trash at the moment. Basically, they're only doing a Cooks and Allen run game, and besides that, I don't know. Since he packing the box could be interesting, but I will say that the league is way better with Burrow's playing. Some of the throws he was making last week is just like, oh, I missed that kind of, because as far as accuracy and just watching the game, it's a lot better watching this team, and that's going to be an awesome game actually. But the Bills got to be kicking themselves that the scheduling works this way. Because if they played a couple weeks ago, it just was a gimme, and now it's like kind of a scary game.
The biggest question mark with the Bills is Keon Coleman.
Where is he? Where is he?
Dude has like behavioral issues. This is like a high school team at this point.
It's like we got rid of Diggs, and he's just filling in the place, persona and all, you know.
My game of the week, this is Colts at Jags. We actually had a Reddit question on this one. Who actually wins this? And Reddit pointed this out. Colts have not beat the Jaguars in Jacksonville since 2014.
Wow.
Mike?
Man. Jaguars.
That's insane, really.
You gotta watch out though, because I mean they're getting some momentum going, and that means the Duval pit is gonna start. I mean, I've been saying this for a while, man. Jaguars fans are like a different. That's a different kind of rowdy down there.
I need to go back to my childhood days of being a Jaguars fan.
Ah, that was so annoying.
MJD.
Dude, it was the year that they beat the Broncos in the wild card.
He shows up the next day. I'm on the elementary school playground. He's walking around with a Jaguars jacket. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
All right, Steelers at Ravens. Ravens. Never would have saw this.
Did we pick that one?
You said Jaguars.
I did. What did you guys say?
I'm going Colts, but
you're going Colts?
Yeah,
I'm going Jaguars too.
Wow.
ETN, 150 yards plus.
ETN.
All right. Steelers at Ravens. Ravens are a surprising 6-point favorite at home in this one. Paul, we'll start with you.
Man, like, I don't know what to say about this game. This division is terrible. As you said, I think it is the worst out of all 8.
Lamar looks terrible.
And I thought it was the NFC South, but it's definitely these guys. I don't.
Dude, all those big 3
Do any
quarterbacks
of them
all have
deserve
their
to make
tough
the
year.
playoffs at all? And all this chatter
Both?
of Tomlin getting fired is just
Dude,
bananas.
If I'm the Browns, I'm
There's
trading
no,
for Tomlin.
Yeah, absolutely. So many teams are
Penn
salivating at the
State's
coach.
next
grabbing him.
coach, Mike
Penn
Tomlin.
State? No. Stop it.
But
Franklin's going to be the new Steelers coach.
Rodgers, like other than the Unk Bowl and that Thursday night game a couple months ago, he hasn't been doing it. I'm saying Baltimore, but like they need to wake up. Who's really making me mad is Zay
Put in Tyler
Flowers.
Huntley.
Zay Flowers. I mean, this isn't just a fantasy call, but if anyone on the Ravens coaching staff, throw him the ball. Give him. I mean,
Dude, how many times are you going to see drops from Andrews that are literally
and
like
they just
right in
extended
the,
him for
right in
3
the
more
noggin,
years
man.
today. You know, so
Painting him on the chest.
I'm sticking with Baltimore, but I don't want to watch that game that much.
You're going
It just is
Baltimore?
it's going to be some terrible ball.
Mike?
Yeah, I like the Ravens, Dirk. I think Pittsburgh is pretty much cooked. I don't think it's Mike Tomlin's fault. I just don't think they've got the roster this year.
Who's their running? Is it Jalen Warren? Is it Gainwell?
It's Le'Veon Bell.
All right. Bears at Packers. Packers are a surprising 6.5-point favorite. Pointed this out earlier, but what is the NFC's top team going into Green Bay as a almost 7-point underdog?
Means that Green Bay's tough, man.
If it's weather like this, I'm calling.
Up until a couple
Actually,
weeks
both
ago,
fields
the
suck.
Bears had a negative point differential despite their record, right? So people, the eye tests are saying, "Hey, good for you, good for you. You're having a good season," but nobody's really believing, and that's how we picked it last week. We all had them missing the playoffs while they're still
I'm not
leading the
sold
division, you know.
on Love.
So I'm thinking Green Bay is going to actually smash them, but that's just me.
Smash.
Yeah, I'm saying by 14.
It's gonna be like, it's kind of like setting up the G.I. Joe smash,
Hulk smash. I'm with Paul. I think Green Bay wins it comfortably.
I just am not sold on Love though. Mike, are you sold on?
Do you believe in a thing called love? Yeah. I don't think you need to be sold on Love for this game, Dirk. You just got to be sold on the Packers pass rush and a power run game.
Did you see what the Bears did to the Rams defense? I mean, they had 2 rushers, both almost 20 carries apiece, both over 150 yards. Actually, 125 yards. But either way, that's still an impressive feat.
Ben Johnson winning all the fans' wieners by taking the shirt off in the locker room. I don't know how that's relevant, but I don't know how it's relevant, but
Texans
it
at
happened.
Chiefs.
Welp!
Chiefs are a 3.5-point favorite, really a 0.5 favorite on this one in Arrowhead. Texans reemerging like I foretold and prophesized, and everybody told me I was crazy. Mike, you told me I was crazy.
You were crazy.
What do you think?
Does that make him crazy?
And they got the opportunity to put the dagger in the Chiefs, and I think a lot of people would have a big sigh of relief to see them miss the playoffs. Do we have a quarterback controversy, Dirk? You brought it up last week.
No! There was
Okay,
never
yeah.
one. I'm saying that it was the most outrageous comments I saw on Reddit.
Okay, yeah. But that defense is nice.
Defense is great.
Yeah, it'll be super nice. It's more playing with your heart, but yeah, I think Houston just makes everyone happy this week.
No,
I don't think
Laramie Tunsil now on the Chiefs, Mike.
Is he?
I swear. I know he's not with Houston anymore.
I saw him on the screen
Smelling
recently, and I
some
don't know what
revenge.
team he was on. Yeah,
He's always false starting.
good old Laramie. I like Houston actually winning this, Dirk. I think we've kept the Chiefs alive long enough. Let's just write the epitaph. And
Vegas is losing money this year.
CJ
Kelsey
Stroud
retire?
writes
Does Kelsey
Paul's
retire?
epitaph for fantasy.
I don't know.
Yeah,
good question. All right, next one we got Broncos at Raiders. Broncos are a 7.5-point favorite going into the Vegas black hole.
Yeah.
They're on a 9-game win streak, right?
This is a trap game. I'm going to say this. Are the Broncos a better team than the Raiders? Of course. Undeniable. But this is a trap game. You're on the road. You have the division secure. This is a game you should go in and just absolutely obliterate. They've been struggling against poor teams.
Yeah.
I think they struggle again at least. I do think the Broncos win this. But it's going to be another one of those games where Benito's going to have to pull something out.
Don't quote me. I think it's 9-game win streak. But what's interesting about it is in all 9 games, Dirk, they have been trailing. All 9.
Yeah.
So do they ever make it easy on themselves?
No.
But this is the one game where you should win from start to finish. So you
Adam Prentice scores the winning touchdown.
Wasn't the last?
give it to him on the dive.
I think the last Raiders game was the trap game. I think Denver wins this one pretty easily. Yeah, I mean that one they almost blew it at home. Right?
You know, the black hole is not the same since it's in Las
No, it's
Vegas.
not.
The fans, the whole culture of it just feels a lot like, hey, people are in for the weekend. They're a neutral fan. They might even just be cheering for the Broncos.
It is absolutely not even close. Yeah. No, the original black hole, like
Oh God, that was something else.
we could talk about Eagles fans all we want. We could talk about Browns fans. No,
That might be
the original black hole is like that.
the
that
scariest, most authentic
It might
place
be,
there
dude.
is, you know. And now it's just soft.
Yeah. No, it's not the black hole anymore. I don't think it's fair.
The last Broncos Raiders game I went to, I sat next to a Raiders fan that was like 3 days out of prison, and he was so excited.
The Raiders!